Jimmy, you do not need to do this.
Yes, I agree with DJ. You do not need to do this.
Welcome to Watch Mojo's Whatever Happened To. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 child stars who came back to their roles. Number 10, Michael Cera, Arrested Development. Upon its premiere in 2003, the Fox sitcom Arrested Development was widely acclaimed by critics for its oddball humor and exceptional performances. Among its ensemble cast of characters was the awkward and painfully shy teenager George Michael Bluth, brought to life by Michael Cera. Cera played the role for 3 years, until the show was axed in 2006 due to poor ratings. After Netflix revived Arrested Development for a 4th season in 2012, Cera returned to the sitcom, this time adding writer and consulting producer to his list of credits.
Of course you can trust me in bed.
Number 9, Jalil White. Family Matters and ScoobyDoo and Guess Who. Jalil White was only 12 years old when he landed the gig of a lifetime, playing Steve Urkel on the ABC sitcom Family Matters. Initially billed as a guest appearance, the nosy neighbor of the Winslows caught on with audiences. After appearing on the sitcom for 9 years, White reportedly became jaded with the role and tried to distance himself from it. That didn't last too long, however, as the California actor donned his thick glasses and suspenders for a 2019 appearance in the animated series Scooby-Doo and Guess Who.
We're gonna be best friends.
Number 8, Mario Lopez and Elizabeth Berkeley, Saved by the Bell. Equal parts entertaining and informative, the NBC sitcom Saved by the Bell became a hit with teens and young adults. Mario Lopez and Elizabeth Berkeley rose to fame as part of the main cast of the series, playing the characters of AC Slater and Jesse Spano respectively. Nearly 3 decades after its original run, it was announced that the show would be revived on the NBC streaming service Peacock, uniting some of the classic characters with a new generation. Lopez and Berkeley reprised their roles on the reboot, this time as staff members of their Bayside alma mater. Number 7, Sara Gilbert. Roseanne and the Connors. Sara Gilbert got her start making appearances in TV commercials. She then rose to prominence at the age of 13 when she was cast as Darlene Connor on the hit ABC sitcom Roseanne, receiving 2 Emmy nominations for her performance. Years after the show ended, Gilbert ignited the spark that ultimately led to it being pulled out of retirement. Gilbert returned as Darlene for a 10th season revival that became an unexpected success. Following its cancellation due to Roseanne Barr's controversial remarks, the show was retooled as The Connors, focusing on the rest of the eponymous family.
Nobody wears a watch anymore. That means you can't afford a phone.
Number 6, Soleil Moon Frye. Punky Brewster. Out of over 3,000 girls, 7-year-old Soleil Moon Frye was chosen to play the titular role in the 80s sitcom Punky Brewster. Frye starred as the precocious, pigtailed girl who was raised by a cranky building manager after being abandoned by her parents. While this served as her breakthrough performance, the former child star became even more recognizable in adulthood for a 3-season stint as Roxy King in Sabrina the Teenage Witch. In 2021, Frye rediscovered her punky power, returning as the iconic character who had become a single mom of 3.
Stick out your tongue. Give me Beyonce Girl Squad diva.
Number 5, Kel Mitchell. All That. The beloved sketch comedy series All That was created to serve as a kid-friendly version of Saturday Night Live. The show, which premiered in 1994, became a staple on Nickelodeon and helped launch the careers of several actors, most notably Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell. The two soon began working closely together, eventually landing their own sitcom, Kenan and Kel. While Thompson moved on to SNL afterwards, Mitchell took on a string of supporting performances in movies and TV shows. More than a decade after it last aired, All That was revived for an 11th season that saw the return of Mitchell. Number 4, Ben Savage and Danielle Fishel. Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World. The 90s arguably was the golden age of teen-oriented TV shows, and no discussion of that era is ever complete without the hit coming-of-age sitcom Boy Meets World. Ben Savage starred in the lead role, with Danielle Fishel playing his romantic interest and eventual wife Topanga Lawrence. Fans were surely hit with a wave of nostalgia when a spin-off series premiered in 2014. Girl Meets World featured Savage and Fishel back in the roles that shot them into the limelight. It presented a modern perspective on the original's premise, but only lasted 3 seasons before Disney pulled the plug. Number 3, Miranda Cosgrove. iCarly. Miranda Cosgrove first gained prominence for her performance in the 2003 cult comedy School of Rock. Soon after, she made her Nickelodeon debut, starring as the troublesome Megan Parker on Drake and Josh. This paved the way for what has become her most recognizable role yet as the titular character on iCarly. Cosgrove remained on the show throughout its 6-season original run, winning several awards for her endearing performance. After earning a degree in psychology from the University of Southern California, Cosgrove made a splashing comeback to her signature role in a revival series that premiered in 2021.
He's never even seen iCarly.
Number 2. Candace Cameron Bure and Jodie Sweetin. Full House and Fuller House. Candace Cameron Bure and Jodie Sweetin were just kids when they were cast on ABC's Full House. Bure and Sweetin played DJ and Stephanie Tanner respectively. The sitcom consistently garnered high ratings and spawned a sequel series, which premiered on Netflix in 2016. Fuller House follows an adult DJ, now a widowed mother of 3, who enlists the help of her sister Stephanie and best friend Kimmy to raise her kids. Bure and Sweetin reprised their roles alongside Andrea Barber, who played Kimmy in the original show. Number 1. Raven-Symoné. That's So Raven and Raven's Home. Raven-Symoné first graced our screens at the tender age of 3 as the precocious Olivia Kendall on The Cosby Show. She landed her first lead role playing the psychic title character on Disney Channel's That's So Raven. Like many other beloved teen series, That's So Raven was revived a full decade later as the spin-off Raven's Home. The new show also stars Raven-Symoné and Annalise Vanderpool, reprising the roles they're now best known for.
That's what I'm gonna call you from now on, my special little lady.